Presented by Wearable Fandom. Welcome to Wear Mighty Things, episode number 67. My name is Dustin, and I'm your host. I was away for a week, but it's great to be back with you guys here on Thursday. We're here at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. East Coast, and some number in between if you're between the two coasts. It's great to be back with everybody. My friends, this is a podcast all about the Roosevelt's brand and community. If fandom, fashion, and friends sounds like your thing, well, you have come to the right place. To receive all of our content updates, please subscribe and ring the bell to get notifications of the new content as it releases. And I'm not alone. Often I am joined by a co-host, and this time I've got a co-host and a cough. It's John Madigan. Welcome back, my sick friend.
Hello.
I could just call you my sick friend right now, huh?
That's not a bad. Like the kids today, they call that like if you say like, "Oh, that's sick," it's cool. You know, they like that. I mean, so
yeah,
I'll take so that with a badge of honor. So sick,
all right,
man.
cough,
you know,
cough.
That's
cough.
me.
Yeah.
Listen,
What's the matter? What did you do? How did you get sick?
What did we do? I don't know, man. It happens with the changes of seasons. You know, we're getting into the warmer weather now, but like we're getting to the point where it's like during the day it's nice and warm, but like early morning and late at night it's getting cooler. You know, it's like really. It's like I feel like when I go into work, I'm feeling great, and then when I'm coming out, it's like God, it's so cold. Why are we? You know, what's what's going on? So, you know, it's a change of season, and you know, it's gonna happen. But I'm okay.
I feel like, you know, as an improviser, I feel like I need to like yes and you're coughing. Like I have to like invent coughing and talk weird just to be, you know, to support you. Are you okay if you're the only one that coughs on this cast?
I'm okay if I'm the only one that coughs. My whole thing was I was just concerned. I didn't know how much sick time I had on this podcast. Wearable Fandom doesn't really provide sick time, I don't think.
Hold on. There's something I got to bring up. I was in the chat a lot, and did you guys start late last week?
Yes, we did. Which, by the way, not my fault. I know immediately in your head you're gonna blame me. John was running late. John
what
forgot
did you
something.
do?
John, I didn't do shit. No, Ron set up the video. We're doing the intro and whatnot, and like usually, because I have my phone sitting right next to me, I get a notification. You know, Wearable Fandom is live, and it said live.
And that's when you join after they go live. After it goes live, you're like, oh, I guess I got to be at work.
No, but I'll see the live thing come up, and I'll share it around. You know, try to get some people to come on and watch.
Yeah.
And I wasn't getting the link. I went over to the Wearable Fandom page. And I didn't see it live and whatnot. And so Ron goes in and he starts doing this wheel, presented by Wearable Fandom, and we're and I'm like, Ron, like, I it's great to see you too, buddy, but I don't think we're live. I'm like, I don't think. He's like, it says we're live. I'm like, you can say whatever we want, but I don't think so. I don't think so.
No. Oh man!
So then we had to restart the whole thing, and yeah, you can blame Captain Coach Co-host for that. That was all him, buddy. That was not me.
You know, in truth, I know that you don't have the keys to the kingdom to push the button, so it could only have been Ron that configured it wrong or pushed it late. So
yes, but you also don't know if you don't know if I was running late in the background, like he was sitting there alone waiting for me. I don't.
Okay, well, you wouldn't lie to me, would you, John?
No, we're not lying to you.
Okay.
Yeah, no. But no, Ron forgot to press a couple of buttons or something. Hey, look, I think it happens. We'll give him another shot, one day. But
okay.
I think
that rookie's got to come. He hasn't shown up in the chat yet, so he isn't able to defend himself.
He's afraid of what you're gonna say to him. He's afraid of what you're gonna say.
Well, you guys burned your whole year of sick time in the 5 minutes that you ended up late on to start the podcast.
Good, that's what I heard.
Bringing it back, I just yeah. Well, I hope you're feeling better. I hope your dogs are feeling better.
Yes, and, Nurse Mickey and Macy are here, and they're taking good care of me. Yeah, I'm very blessed with two amazing pups. So thank God for them.
All right. Well, the spring is officially here for Roosevelt's. We've now seen a number of really cool things, including a cocktail collection. And then, of course, just today, they released the Mickey Resort. The Mickey, excuse me, I guess it's the Mickey Disney Resort. Disney Mickey Resort. That's the sequence of the words we want here. So we got a lot to talk about. You know, this is actually my favorite season for the Roosevelt's because this is when the brighter colors start coming out. Everybody's happy because we get to go to events. There's meetups, there's cruises, there's conventions. It's just a lot of fun. And, you know, wearing your favorite Roosevelt's is just a big part of that. And speaking of wearing Roosevelt's, what, my friend, are you wearing today?
I'm wearing in celebration of you know, the Mickey releases that we have. Shut up! Why are you making fun of me?
You're,
not nice.
I'm laughing because you've got like a very kind of pathetic like it's like you're dying, but you're not dying. All right.
How crazy would it be
going.
if I died on this podcast?
Terrible. I would be very upset. I'd have to do the rest of it by myself. I mean, that would suck.
You would. Would you call Rod? You would call Rod before calling the police. You're like,
no, I wouldn't call anybody. I just finish it myself.
Like John, and I'm just sitting there like,
John's asleep.
I am wearing this Steamboat Mickey Performance City because I was feeling a little chilly, so I wanted to getting something warm, but I wanted to still have my Disney love. And you are also wearing something Mickey, it looks like.
I am. I'm wearing Tropical Mickey from, I guess, maybe 2-3 years ago in San Diego Comic-Con. I stood in a long line for this shirt, didn't exactly know what it was, and then got the last one in my size. And yeah, a lot of people loving that. And some of those people have joined us in the chat. We've got who do we have here? Well, we've got the Phantom Traveler. I just do that to test. We've got our number one booster, Gary Marlis, is here. Says, wow, Dustin,
yay,
that is
Gary!
my very favorite Roosevelt
Yay,
exclusive ever. Yes, Tropical Mickey from San Diego Comic-Con. I do love this shirt. I have mistreated this shirt, unfortunately. I wore this into a pool. I think Josh Blum and Manny and myself, there's a photo of us from the cruise last year.
Oh, wait, I gotta pull up that picture.
Yeah, wearing that. Well, you pull that up. Then we've got Kevin's here. Disney Kind of Life. Gary, I say that Tropical Mickey is the best Disney Con exclusive for me still. Glad to hear you say that. Kevin, our thoughts are with you guys. I hope that things improve for both you and for Emma really soon. I don't know. I'm just a very anxious person for my friends when things are, going tough. And then we've got my buddy Chris, and Chris Furtado. He's one of my friends all the way back from middle school, junior high. Would Weekend at Bernie's him? That's exactly right. Do you know this movie, Weekend at Bernie's?
I do know Weekend at Bernie's. Yes.
Yeah.
We need to get Chris on the podcast. I would like to get Chris on the podcast one day so I can ask him about you.
Oh yeah. Well, I almost died in a car crash with Chris Furtado.
Oh my God! Why aren't we getting this man on? I have questions to ask you.
We've talked about it a few times, and he lived out here actually for a little while. When I moved to California, he and his family, or some of his family, were living down south, and we met and had and breakfast. You get older, John. It's harder to keep in touch with your friends, and so it's nice.
Like Chris
Chris
is here twice now. Chris was here the last time you were on.
Yeah. Well, where was he the other 64 episodes of this podcast?
Well, it seems like he's making the attempt now, and that's really what matters.
No, that is what matters. That is what matters.
I uploaded that picture, by the way. Got the picture.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So Kevin and Gary, please enjoy and appreciate the picture, but don't hate me. Yeah, there's us. I assure you that is a. Well, I don't know what's better. Is it better if that pool's salt water or chlorine for these?
Oh, shirts? I can find out right. Hold on, I can find out right now.
That was a good time. Yeah, Manny.
Yeah.
Never get in a drinking contest with Manny. My man can synthesize some liquor.
That is a saltwater pool.
Okay, I know that, but what's better for Kunu Flex material is what I'm saying.
Oh, chlorine.
The suspense is killing me. I hope it'll last.
Salt water is generally better for the long-term endurance of polyester shirts compared to chlorine.
Okay, cool. Well, there we go. So then that was not disrespecting the shirt. That was doing exactly what's within the care facility. So I think that's great. That's perfectly good. Okay.
We could be doing this again if you were coming on. I wish you were. Yeah, it does make me sad that you're not coming on the Insiders cruise.
Tell us about the cruise, John. Tell us about the cruise. I mean, it's sold out now, right? It's kind of like
you can still come on, but it's going to cost you. You can still come on, but it's going to cost you as the prices have gone up very high.
Hold on, let me see. Royale with cheese, Royale Caribbean.
I do have a fun job though that I need to work on tonight. They sent me over every night, as you remember, we did what's called a family dinner, and we had everyone eat together every night in this beautiful main dining room, and we had a bunch of tables, and now of course we have way more tables because we have way more people than we had last year, and they just sent me over the seating charts for family dinner, and I have to place everybody. It's like doing it for a wedding. I have to place everybody for family dinner, which is fun, but it's like literally like planning a wedding. It's kind of crazy to seat 160 people and figure out.
Are you saving a seat for me?
Is that a hint? Should I be saving a seat for you?
I mean, what if instead of you like dying on stream, it was me, and you went on the cruise? Would you like?
I'd call Chris to
have a seat.
Fill in. I'd
call Chris.
I'd call Chris to fill in. Chris, come on, we need
That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, I'm. Hey, look, listen. I will save an extra seat at my table because I think there's a possibility you're coming on and you just don't want to tell me.
What kind of loser would do that? Like, what kind of bozo would go on a cruise and not tell people that they were coming?
That is something exactly that you would do.
I don't know. I like this bit. I mean, you could be right. You could be wrong. I told you I was thinking about, I don't know if I told you this, but I was plotting with Ron. I'm going to tell you this because you know why? Because I'm better and funnier than this type of joke. But I had tried to work out with Ron. I was like, what if I just worked out with you that you just saw me and hey John, Dustin's looking for you, and we just never saw each other, and I was never actually on the boat, but people just kept saying Dustin just came by here and he's looking for you. How long do you think we could pull that off? How long do you think we could keep that running?
Well, if you remember for my 30th surprise party that I knew nothing about.
Oh, that's right.
Right. I came in, I was truly surprised. I couldn't believe it. Everybody's there. All my friends and my family are there. And our good friend Manny's there. I swear, I walk in and I am struck. I am like, holy shit, like Manny, I knew nothing.
Manny's the one on the right here.
I knew nothing. And Manny, I come in, I see Manny gives me a big hug. I swear, he says to me, he's like, hey, man, I just want to let you know. He's like, Dustin's flight got delayed. He'll be here in about a half hour, 40 minutes now. I was like, oh, my God, no way. He's like, yeah. And it's like, for a solid hour, I was waiting for you. I'm like, have you heard is Dustin on the way? Is he? He's like, no. I'm like, but that was the first thing he said to me.
Oh, he let you off after only an hour.
Yeah, he let me off.
Oh, come on, Manny. I mean, that's good. Manny's good. He's
Manny's
funny.
Manny, I love Manny. Manny keeps
after this photo, really funny memory because I roomed with Manny on the cruise last year. So after this photo, first of all, Manny had a good time in this pool. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But what was funny is when we got back to the boat, he needed to sleep it off before dinner, and he was like just kind of like he was in that like. You're not really asleep, but you're drunk and you're just kind of like closing your eyes. And And every now and again I would hear him go, and then I'd look over and I'd say, "What's so funny?" But he would be asleep. And then a couple seconds later, he's just chuckling, like still in that
That's
shirt,
hilarious.
still wearing that shirt. Too
That's
funny.
Listen, I love Manny. Manny keeps messaging me and telling me that he wants to take me out to Peter Luger Steakhouse, which I don't know if you've heard of or been
Yeah,
to
I know about
before.
Peter Luger's. Don't believe him. Make him send you like you make the reservation. Don't let him punk you.
Don't let him punk me.
He
Have
would
you been there
totally send you
before?
to Peter Luger's, and with some kind of like, yeah, I'm in the captain's chair. I'm in the
Oh, yeah, of
captain's seat,
course.
or he would totally set you up like that.
He really would. You got to be careful with Manny. But Manny's
Oh
good people, so
man.
I got to make up a seating chart tonight for 160 people as to where everyone's going to sit. But I'm putting an extra table. I've been putting an extra seat at my table because I think you might be coming.
Now I will tell you this. This is why you do this. Okay. Can I give you a little bit of event planner organizational knowledge here as to why
Sure.
you should actually do this? Professional event planners always leave one extra chair at every single table because that allows people the ability to move around. Like you as the host, if you wanted to, this is something that wasn't really possible last year on the cruise because the tables were all full. So if you wanted to come sit at my table and just chat up our people for a little bit or a few minutes, just being a good host, the extra chair lets you kind of move around to all of the different seats. It's kind of a pain in the butt for the staff, but it's worthwhile. Like it's just an extra seat so that people can, filter around and shift and move once they finish their food. They don't have to feel stuck because those seating assignments stay for the whole duration of the cruise.
They do.
And so
yeah.
It's not like you can like have dinner one night with these people, next night with those people, next night with these people, and your servers end up being the same people as well. Like, so
every night
get assigned. Yes. So it ends up being sort of the same thing. So that extra chair makes a big impact on being able to just kind of filter around and say hi to people you didn't see during the day. And
we're gonna call the Dustin.
And Danimal has shown up and said, "I got to mingle. I got to mingle," and he's right. Danimal got to mingle.
I'm excited. Danimal's coming on the cruise. I'm excited to see him.
Yeah, let's see. So Gary said he thought that was a really cool picture of some awesome tropical Mickey peeps. Yes, indeed. Danimal says, "I've worn Kuno in chlorine pool, the ocean, spa, no worries." All right, I trust Danimal. He's got a million shirts. Chris says, "I need a shirt before I can come on the podcast." Yeah, rsblts.com. All we're going to talk about is shirts. Danimal's hitting on me. Says, "You want to bunk with me?"
We might be able to make that happen.
Is he in a Is he in a solo cabin?
He's by himself, if I'm not mistaken. We might be able to call up and add him onto your room.
Interesting. Something to think about. And then Danimal says, "Need a life-size Dustin cutout to bring for the photos." Man,
dude, if somebody brings that, I would laugh my ass. If somebody brings a cutout, like a full cutout of you, Dustin's tall. Would have to be a tall cutout. I would laugh pretty hard.
If somebody wants to make that, make an extra one for me while you're at it. I'll pay you for it.
That would be really funny.
Yeah. And then Danimal says, "We don't gotta split the bed. As long as we don't shit the bed, we don't gotta split the bed." And hey, look who it is. Haven't seen in a long time. Dr. Kyle Keller. Hola, ¿cómo está? Bien. ¿Y tú? Good to see you, Kyle. It's been a while, man. I was wondering. I heard you made it to, I guess, to MegaCon or down to MegaCon. Hope you had a good time.
Oh man.
Yeah, Chris. So what? You saw the comment?
Chris just said,
yeah.
I got a picture of Dustin in his ROTC. You were at ROTC?
Yeah. It was
how seriously did you take it?
How seriously did I take it?
Those kids in high school took ROTC so seriously. I would laugh. They were, I would say, they really thought they were like in the military or something.
Yeah, I mean, they do ask you to be pretty consistent with the rules. The interesting thing was, of course, like all kids, I wanted to be a pilot. And then I realized I got to wear these glasses. And at the time, if you wore corrective lenses, I think there was no way for you to be a pilot. And
Yeah.
I remember my grandpa was like, "Don't worry, kid, you can be a bombardier." And I'm like, "Drop bombs on people, grandpa?" I was like, I don't want to do that. What I wanted to do was become an aeronautical engineer. And then, when you're young, really young, especially, you don't always know, where you're going to take things. However, as a precursor, Chris, on the other hand, do you know what the Civil Air Patrol is?
No, I do not.
Well, Civil Air Patrol, they there's a lot of things that happen in Civil Air Patrol, but it's a nonprofit that it's like an auxiliary of the Air Force. And
Okay.
and Chris was in Civil Air Patrol, I think, even when we were in high school, and then he went on and was like a 20-year man in the Air Force. So he took it way more seriously than I did.
Well, thank you for your service, Chris.
He's correcting himself. He says I was much more serious than Dustin. I did 22 years in the Air Force. That 22 correction. I thought once you get to 20, that's the huge accomplishment. But yes, he definitely did. He was there and he did all that stuff. So very cool.
Wow.
Very fun.
Wow. Thank you for your service, Chris.
Yeah. He's led a very interesting life. So he would be great to bring on the podcast. We should definitely bring him on sometime. All right, now let's shift gears here, and we need to talk about something really important. Now, your subtitle on your name tag here says that Arizona iced tea is better than Snapple, and I think we should revoke your New Yorker card for something as blasphemous as that. Right?
What?
Arizona iced tea. First of all, Snapple is a New York thing. Like, Snapple started in New York and spread elsewhere.
Would you want to look up where Arizona is?
I know where it is on the map. You mean, where did Arizona iced tea start?
No, where is Arizona iced tea? Look that up. Look that up, baby boy.
Sounds like you know something.
You
mean like HQ?
HQ? Yeah. Where
it says? Where is it? It says it's in Woodbury, New York. It was founded in Brooklyn. False advertising. Oh, all these years of false advertising. Screw you, Arizona. Oh, that sucks so bad.
Did you think Arizona was from Arizona?
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Isn't that like the normal thing that you would think?
Yep. New York, baby. Let's go.
Oh, that's the funniest thing I've heard all day. Well, raise my rent. Raise my rent.
And listen, if we can just highlight Kyle's comment for a minute, because he's right. If you can just highlight Kyle's comment, I don't know if we can get an advertisement from them, but Arizona doesn't raise their prices. If you go and watch any interview with the CEO's done multiple interviews, because you can still get that tall boy at every deli and bodega for 99 cents. And they've asked him a million times, how do you keep your price at 99 cents? Everything keeps rising. Inflation's at an all-time high. Things are going up. And he's like, listen, he was like, we're not in any debt. We're not in any debt. We own the company. We're able to still offer it at that price. So it's our way of giving back. We're gonna hold on to that. We're gonna hold on to that price as long as we possibly can.
Wow. Okay, well, now maybe you're shifting me a little bit, because before we came on the air, we talked a little bit about how Snapple brought back the glass bottles, and I have like really great memories of the glass bottle Snapples. And you open them and the like that pop was just really very satisfying sound when you could open them. The lemon tea, the kiwi strawberry, all of those were really delicious. I've never felt the same way about anything from Arizona, though.
Really?
Sure.
No, never.
Yeah, it just has felt to me like overprocessed super sugar, and to the point, Chris here. Chris's name's coming up a lot here. I hope he's doesn't mind. We grew up in Orlando. Like, we know how to make. This is iced tea that I made. I just made this iced tea. I don't need to go buy it for $1. I make it for 20 cents or less. And also, I'll make. How
much time do you take
when you come out here?
How much time do you take to make that?
I boil the water. I put it over a tea bag, let that steep. Depending on the blend of tea, it takes a little longer. And then I sweeten it up to taste if that's what I want, and then pour it over ice, and I'm done. Doesn't take
In
that
that
long. It takes
time,
me
I
maybe
walked down
5
to the
minutes.
deli. I grabbed myself a tall boy, and we're good.
Yeah, but a tall boy of Arizona iced tea.
Of Arizona iced tea, yes.
Ah,
Damn straight.
yeah. It's so funny. Kevin says it was always fun to make the clicky noises with the Snapple caps in class. 100%. Love it.
Did
love
you
it.
have a favorite Snapple fact?
Oh, geez.
You
Favorite
remember the
Snapple
Snapple
fact?
underneath the
I
Liberty
remember
School
it.
today?
Yeah. Let me see. Favorite Snapple facts. I don't remember any Snapple facts, but
No?
okay. Now I'm cheating. I'm not cheating because I didn't promise to memorize them, but here's one that I think is really funny for today, especially. It says that fish cough. This is a favorite Snapple fact. Fish cough. Did you know that?
I did not know.
Fish cough.
So, so Snapple facts, though, are not always facts.
What?
They're not, no, a lot of them are exaggerated or even downright fake.
This is nonsense. This is unacceptable. I feel like I've been at first Arizona and now Snapple facts aren't facts.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm telling you, look it up.
Dude.
In fact,
I'm about to have a crash out right on the air. You just wrecking my day right here right now.
There was a thing that they used to say in school. I don't know, and I don't know if it's real, but they always said, because the Snapple facts always had a number next to it, right?
Yeah.
So they said that the first Snapple fact is every Snapple fact is real, and the last Snapple fact is every Snapple fact is not real. That was something they always said in school. I don't know if it's true or not, but it was something I heard all the time.
Oh, that's funny. They have a lot of them about baseball. Here. Let's let me actually bring this up. Oh gosh, I lost it. Oh well. It's here. This is all Snapple facts, John. You ready for this?
Yeah, we got them all?
Yeah. So I'm not going to explain to you what GitHub is, but people who are into engineering will understand. But basically, there are 1,000 Snapple facts, and it's like a text file called allsnapplefacts.txt. So you can see all of them here. Camel milk does not curdle. Okay. A jellyfish is approximately 95% water. Termites eat through wood 2 times faster when listening to rock music. That one sounds a little dubious.
That sounds a little dubious. Much, yeah.
It's like, we got to eat through this so we can kill the person who's blasting out music. Bullfrog is the only animal that never sleeps. Really? Doubt it. What looks good here? There is a town called Big Ugly in West Virginia. Does anybody know if that's true?
I'm looking that up right now.
We got to take a trip to Big Ugly.
Big Ugly Creek is a major tributary in the Guyandet River and the Harks Creek district of Lincoln County, West Virginia.
It's west. First of all, it's West by God, Virginia. If you know, you know. It's West by God, Virginia.
West by God, Virginia.
Yeah, people from West Virginia are quite proud and are happy not to be from normal Virginia, so they got to come from West by God, Virginia. West by God. Well, that's fun times. Okay, let's. John, are you ready with your new idea? The idea that you talked about?
I am ready with my new idea.
Okay.
Yes,
well,
yes,
while you get sorted here, we're gonna try a new segment here before we start talking about shirts. Reminder to everybody that we are taking suggestions out of chat for the name of the episode. So if you hear something funny or hear something interesting that really encapsulates this little episode, by all means, drop it into the chat. I'm laughing because I just saw the best piece of advice Kyle Keller ever gave me, and you and everyone watching. Don't ever go to West Virginia. He's not joking. I've been there. I've been there a few times and can agree. 1 out of 5 stars. Would not go again unless I absolutely
Yeah,
had to.
I don't think I have no reason to go. I'm not going.
Yeah, West by God, Virginia. All right,
Yeah.
all right.
Yep. No,
Kick
just
it.
we've noticed. Yeah, so we've noticed that there's been a growing trend online of co-hosts asking each other questions from top lists and whatnot, and so it's
Yeah.
kind of cool just to kind of get people's trying to pick your partner's brain and see their knowledge and what they think and what they know. So Dustin, it's the first time we're trying this out. I'm gonna throw you what I think is a little bit of a curveball and more towards your wheelhouse. I would like to know in what you think. What do you think is the top 10 selling video games of all time?
I knew you were going to ask me this, and I'm just going to rock your world.
Did hold on. Hold on. Did you? Because hold on.
Go ahead.
I had something else and I changed it a minute ago.
Well, it's fine. Somehow I knew you were going to ask me about video game sales. So class is in session, mofo. Let's go.
Okay. All right. So at least the list. So the list that I'm looking at has number 1 tied at 2 different things. But other than that, there's 10. There's 10 different games. Dustin, what do you think top selling video games of all time?
First of all, to be super clear, I'm not cheating, not like the Snapple facts. I'm not gonna.
You just know this.
I know this stuff off the top of my head. So just to clarify, I'm gonna say the name of a game title, and it's gonna be on that list, and you're gonna tell me that's number X or whatever, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So number. Well, I'm not going to say the number, but my first game title that goes on there, and I'm also shielding. People are putting stuff in the chat, and one of the things that was said was already something I was going to say. Minecraft, John. Minecraft
is on there. Yes, Minecraft is tied for number 1 with another game.
Okay, all right. Grand Theft Auto 5.
Grand Theft Auto. Yep. That's number 2.
Okay, The Sims, John. The Sims.
The Sims is not on here.
Not on the top 10. They got dunked.
Top 10, yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption 2, number 4.
Number 4. Okay.
So there's one. So there's one you're still tied with for number 1 that you need to get. There's number 3 you need to get, and so you have number 2. You have one of number 1. You have number 2, and you have number 4.
And just to clarify, is this by revenue or like by units sold?
That is a good question. I want to say by sales. It looks like by sales in the millions. Yeah, so this goes by sales. That's what I'm looking at.
What's interesting is that this list will not have any Nintendo games on it, I expect. And the reason for that is Nintendo does not cleanly report the sales of their games because they have physical.
I will tell you, there are definitely Nintendo games on here.
Really? Okay. All right. Well, that's very helpful.
Hold on. I don't know if the list I'm looking at is completely. I'm hoping it's accurate. This is. I Google the list. I believe it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But
okay.
I didn't double check them. You know.
Yeah. No. It's fine. It's just we're just funning. We're just funning.
I will tell you. I will give you a hint. Number 3 is a Nintendo game.
Well, okay. Then is that Breath of the Wild?
Nope. No.
Zelda Breath of the Wild
not on here. Breath of the Wild not on
here.
Or
is it Mario Kart?
Mario Kart's will be number 5. Mario Kart 8 is number 5.
Yeah. So the Switch games recently have sold a lot better in terms of total units. That's why I was asking, is it by revenue or by units sold? Then not Skyward Sword, not Breath of the Wild. I'll think about. I'll come back to that one. I'm trying to think of what am I missing for number 1 though.
Really classic game. Really classic game. One of the first games I would say people played at home that were like really addicted to. Really classic game. People still play it today. It's definitely an app
Tetris.
today. Yes,
Tetris.
Yes, Tetris number 1. Yes.
So
Dustin doesn't like the list I have.
No,
That's
no,
this
it's fine.
level.
I actually would like to work for the Tetris company. It's a company that has their headquarters in Oahu, Hawaii, and that's basically where they manage like all the licenses of all the Tetris games. And there have been a bunch of really good Tetris games that have come out, not just classic Tetris for like Game Boy, Game Boy Color.
Oh, really?
You guys pronounce Mario differently. Mario. How are you supposed to say it? Mario. It's me,
Mario.
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 Okay, let's see. Best selling. I think World of Warcraft probably shows up on this list.
World of Warcraft is not on here.
Okay, I'm trying to use
Yeah,
my
like-
guesses to like figure out the shape of what it's trying to tell me. Okay, so I got number 1. I got number 2.
You have number 1, you got number 2, and you got number 4, you got number 5.
And then this is a list of 10.
I have a list of 10. I mean, I can go more, but yeah, I have a list of 10. I have more, but I was limiting it to 10.
Okay. All right. Now I'm just thinking only because we got to make this interesting for people watching. Also, we should probably put it on the clock. So there should either be a number of strikes or there should be or like a timer or something like that. Because otherwise, it just goes on forever. Like eventually
All right,
about.
All right, so I'm gonna try and help you out. So number 10 is a game that I've never even heard of before, but I'm gonna tell you the developer behind it. I'm gonna tell you the developer.
Okay.
Developer is No Breaks Game, and the publisher was Curve Digital. I don't know if that means anything to you.
No Breaks Game, Curve
And
Digital.
it's sold 55 million, and it's not part of a series.
Is that dollars or units?
I'm assuming dollars. I'm going to say dollars.
50 million. That 50 million is less than
55 million.
If it's 55 million, that's like less than 1 million units sold. That's why I think your list is a little weird. Curve Digital. I don't know. Tell me what it is.
Human Fall Flat.
Okay. Keep going. Number 9. Keep giving me clues until I land them.
Okay. Number 9, game that's been around for one of the first games for Nintendo. Really, really popular game. People play it today. It is a lot of speedrunners do it. I mean, it's a classic. It is the bona fide
Super Mario Brothers.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 1. I'm not personally familiar with it, but maybe other people are. It's part of a series, and it was by CD Projekt Red.
Oh, The Witcher.
Which one?
The third one.
Yes.
The Witcher 3.
Yes, The Witcher 3. Number 7, another one, not really familiar with this, not part of a series. It's from Relogic and 505 Games.
505.
Sold 64 million copies.
What number is this one?
Number 7. Multi-platform game released in 2011.
I don't know. What is it?
Terraria.
Oh yes, I'm soft. When I started working at PlayStation, I got soft on PC games, and Terraria is what it's called. That's a Steam title, and yes, that's a very popular game. I didn't know that they had moved that many units though. My son Logan likes to play that game.
Oh, that's awesome. That's cool.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it, but it seems like a lot of people like it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Number 6, this one is part of a series. And I'm not going to tell you the developer because that's going to give it away, but it was published by something called Krafton and released in 2017, moved 75 million units.
Yeah, that's PUBG.
That's there you go. There you go. And so you got number 5, that was Mario Kart, number 4, Red Dead. And then number 3 was the last one remaining. This was a favorite growing up in my house. Every family gathering, we took this out, and I'll give you the hint. We almost broke the TV a few times, but we very good family collection of games. And everybody,
Wii Sports.
Yes, sir. There you go.
Wii Sports. Yeah, your list is BS, but I like it. It was fun. Doing this was fun.
Okay. Well, I guess in the future maybe we'll talk about where to exactly get our list from.
No. We should not do that. We should. Okay. It's good. It's good when there's chaos. I mean, yeah, I think it's good when there's chaos. Like I would never have guessed that Terraria had made that much money ever once. I would have thought like Among Us or Fortnite or some of those games would have been in there, but those didn't show up at all. So
Yeah.
all right. You want my version of the list?
I do. Yes, I do.
All right. This is going to be great. So for folks who don't know, John told me that he grew up and has had MMA in his life for since he was born. And so, John, I want you to tell me the top 10, as rated by this random website, the top 10 MMA fighters of the 2000s. I tried to like limit it so you didn't have to go back and
okay.
Deal with any of the Hoist Gracie stuff.
So top 10 MMA. So I mean, are these all UFC fighters though?
Yeah, they're all UFC fighters. I'll give you another hint. They're all men.
They're all men. They're all men. Okay. That's interesting. All right. Got to put Demetrius Mighty Mouse on there.
Demetrius Mighty Mouse? Is that a guess?
Yes.
No, he does not appear on this list. I would say this list is much more traditional. Think about the entire 2000s. So this is like more like the last 25 years of fighters. Who are the most famous impactful?
Yeah, I mean, I believe he was undefeated in like 30-0 or something. Okay. Khabib Nurmagomedov?
No, not gonna be on this list.
Okay, all right. So Conor McGregor's on there. It's got to be Conor's gonna be on there.
He's not on
this list. What the
fuck?
This is
bullshit. Think more classic. Think more classic.
Okay,
like
okay.
The names you know, the names you know are all here. Think further back than these guys.
Okay. Chuck Liddell.
Chuck Liddell is number 4.
Okay. We're gonna do Forrest Griffin.
He is not in the top 10, but he was on this list.
Okay.
The original cut of the list, I think, went to 20, and I think Forrest was on there earlier.
Okay. Dustin Poirier.
No.
We're gonna do Tito Ortiz.
Tito's on there, and I think he's overrated, but you know he'll beat my ass for saying it, so I'll just.
I know, right? Exactly. We'll do Anderson Silva.
Anderson Silva is number 1 on this list. At the time that they made it, he had won 16 fights in a row or something like that.
How is Conor not on that list, and how is it only men?
I didn't make the list. Hey, this is a great, because this is the exact thing I was feeling listening to your list of video game stuff.
Yeah.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
The fact that it's all men, I think, is wrong completely.
I didn't make. I just copied the list. I didn't make it. Wait. Oh, sorry. You know what? You said Matt Hughes. Matt Hughes was number 8 on this list.
I didn't.
I missed it.
Did I say Matt Hughes?
Yeah, you did. And he was number 6. Sorry, not number 8. Okay. But that's the era of guys that are on this list, basically. If you think about like that era of MMA, that's who's on this list.
Okay. Royce Gracie?
Too far back.
Okay. Ken Shamrock?
Too far back. No. Come forward. Come forward in time.
Come forward. What the fuck?
All right. I think all right, I'll give you some hints here.
Frankie Edgar?
Nope. Number 10. This guy's known by his initials. His first name is known by initials. He's a very flexible dude. His first name is initials.
BJ?
Yeah, BJ Penn. He's number 10 on here. Next guy, fun true story. I have a friend with this guy's name, identical name to him. And whenever this guy gets in a fight and somebody gets mad, they used to mention him on Twitter and just blow up his stuff, because he had this guy's Twitter handle. This guy's nickname, I believe, is Bones.
John Jones.
Yes,
you know that
that's
guy?
right. No, I know another guy named John Jones that gets all the flack when people want to tee off on Bones Jones.
No, but I've seen that guy responding on Twitter.
Oh yeah. I know
Jones.
That guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, his name is literally John Jones. You should see how much time that guy puts into his mustache game. Guy's got a killer mustache. Yes.
GSP, Jordan St. Pierre.
He is number 3 on this list.
Okay.
All right, so you've only got number 8, number 2, number 8, number 2 left.
Okay. Okay,
The
let's
number
go.
8 guy, I believe, is a Brazilian guy, kind of skinny Brazilian guy, but tough as nails.
Jose Aldo?
No, I think he's Brazilian. I might be wrong about that. Let me just quickly read something about him. This guy got famous in Pride. Yeah, and he is from Brazil. His nickname is the Axe Murderer. That's an awesome nickname for an MMA fighter. Come on.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, no, I've been lying. I don't know the name off the top of my head.
Wanderlei Silva.
Wanderlei Silva. Okay.
That guy's face looks like meat that was punched for days. I mean, that guy has eaten so many. Let's see. And then where were we? What were you missing? You were missing number 2.
Did I say George St. Pierre, GSP?
You did, and he was number 3. Number 4 is you know what? This is my bad. This guy did not appear in the UFC, and I didn't know that. The Last Emperor is probably the most talented fighter to never appear in the UFC. Any guesses?
Did never appear. No, I watch the UFC. I don't watch the other promotions.
Yeah, I know. It's Fedor Emelianenko is his name.
Oh yeah, no, not a
Russian guy. Actually, he's Ukrainian, and his overall MMA record is 36-5, which is respectable. Like, I think everybody loses in MMA eventually. You know what I'm saying? Eventually,
of course.
there were lots of guesses in the chat. People, Tron was not in the MMA, but I know that this goes back a little while, and was a guest on video games. Leisure Suit Larry, awesome game. It had a spreadsheet mode, John, so you could play the game at work, and you could hit a button, and it would throw up a graphic on the screen that would make it look like you were working. And then when your boss walked away, you could undo it, and you could go back to playing Leisure Suit Larry.
Oh, it's too funny.
Kyle thought Brock should be on the list. Brock's pretty.
Brock was a UFC
dude.
fighter. Brock was a UFC fighter.
Hey, so was CM Punk for a couple days.
2 days.
Rampage Jackson. Fights. Austin, hey Austin, how's it going? Rampage was on this list. He was like number 15, but he was on that list. And then Chris says Ivan Drago. Ivan Drago is a boxer from Rocky. That's the Russian.
Yeah.
I must break you.
I like that.
Yeah, that was cool. All right, we'll work on that. We got to narrow it down to like 5 things. 5 things.
All right.
And because that way we can both get one in.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk. I know everybody's always like bummed out when we do this, but like, let's talk about shirts. Yeah, I'm actually super excited.
Give me 10 seconds just to grab a tissue? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Give me 10. I apologize.
Are you going off camera?
10. Yeah, just give me 10 seconds. Yeah.
All right, friends. This is when we get to hang out, just talk. What do you guys think? Does John deserve a raise? Should he get more hours? Or do you think I should let him go in the spirit of corporate America today? I'm going to try something new. We're going to put up a poll. And it's going to say, should John get a raise? And you're going to say yes or no. And we're going to give it a try. Let's start and show. Can you see that? I hope you guys can. So when I came on today onto the Streamlabs, which is the platform that we use for streaming, they had this kind of fun thing here. And you type 1 or 2 in the chat to vote. Should John get a raise? And, if you guys put a 1, it's a vote for yes. If you put a 2 in the chat, it's a vote for no. And I'm going to let that run for a couple minutes and see what the votes are. So yeah, just type in the number that you think is correct. Should John get a raise? I don't know what happens if I show these. Oh yeah. So John needs to go to Applebee's. Yeah, he does. Chris says, give him just enough to put him in the next tax bracket. Very, very humorous, of course. That's a good one. All right. So we're getting some votes kind of coming in here. Aaron says, yes, 150% of his current salary. Okay. Gary gives a news flash. There's a drop zone, 9 a.m. West Coast time. Clue, it's a dry heat. Ooh, so we've got a drop zone to talk about. Okay, okay. John's back. Should I bring him back? Hey, John, can you see the what I got going on there? You're muted. But I asked people if if you should
If I
get a
should get a
raise.
raise, and most of
Yeah.
you said no. What the hell?
Yeah.
That's-
Hey, you know, this is the voice of the audience speaking, John. So I hope you can accept their decision.
I mean, well, hold on. Well, what if we show Macy? What if we show? Will that increase the?
I don't
Macy
know.
needs food. She needs a food.
I
She
don't
needs
know.
to raise. She's not making a lot of money. She needs more. She needs more. So come on, guys. Give one in the chat. One in the chat for Macy. No? Yo,
The Phantom Traveler, me, says no. I don't know,
not
man.
nice.
Well,
Not nice.
hey,
Macy needs money.
Macy. Well, nobody. The question isn't does Macy need money or should Macy
Well, where
get
do you
more?
think she gets her money from?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Anyways, this is a cool little widget that we can use. They just made it available recently. So, yeah.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Ariane says John works for Santa now. Anyways,
I do.
actually, John is getting a job as an accountant.
There you go.
And we'll leave that for later. I'm just saying, John's getting a job as an accountant here. So this crowd is some
One
BS.
day.
Yep, for sure.
I am.
Sell me your whales for dog food money.
So hey, that's not nice.
I know it's not nice. I know it's not
That's
nice.
the-
It's our crowd. Look, John, I don't. You know, the animal says it very well. We're a finicky bunch, you know. So anyway.
Yeah, I can tell. You guys aren't very nice to me.
Well, let's get nice and
Be
talk
cool.
about some shirts.
Be cool to me, but I do work for Santa now. But I got a picture of me. So I'm one of the reindeer now. I don't know if you.
You're one of the reindeer?
I am one of the reindeer. Yes, it works on Santa's sleigh.
I don't know. Is that a bit? I don't get it. What is it?
It's. I'm trying to find the picture. I had a picture of me working on Santa's sleigh.
Oh, okay.
I have a picture of me. If I can pull it up real quick. But yeah, we were talking about crap. I don't know where the picture is. I had a picture of me working on Santa's
Just so
sleigh.
you know, people do continue. Votes are still coming in. It's 3 votes yes, 4 votes no.
That's not nice.
Are you looking for a photo or?
I was looking for the photo. Yeah, I was looking for the photo of me working on Santa's sleigh. I don't know where it is.
How old is this photo? Are you like a child?
No, it was it was an AI thing.
Oh God.
Oh no, but we had a photo of me working. I literally just had it. Now I'm mad at myself. See, a good person would have been prepared. But I'm not prepared.
Yes, you're not prepared.
I'm not prepared. I suck.
Okay,
Dustin,
that's
I suck.
fine. No, you don't suck. You don't deserve a raise, but you don't suck. Let's kind of shift gears here though and start talking about the shirts.
Maybe next year. Maybe next year.
All right, maybe next year. So coming back from last year is the cocktail collection, John, and a lot of these shirts showed up in the Black Pearl boxes that were made available at the end of the year. So I don't know exactly how well these moved last year, but there were a lot of really fun shirts. This Tipsy Tiki was in a lot of those Black Pearl boxes, but they came back and they brought some new ones back. They had the Pinup Punch, Gone Sippin', the Bar Necessities, right, which is a great Disney joke. The Good Old Fashioned, and Extra Dirty, which is like a shirt of olives. What was your reaction to these shirts, John?
So I don't know what the general consensus is. I am a fan though of the cocktail collection. I think I think it was last year's cocktail collection that actually they surprised people and they actually came with special Roosevelt's coasters, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that's right.
Uh,
Yes, that is
yeah,
correct.
I don't know if that's still the case today if you order them. I don't know if that was just a limited time promotion or what. But those I thought that was a really cool collection. Honestly, I would love to get my hand on some of those coasters. Um, some great shirts here. Um, I and brings up the question, Dustin, do you have a favorite drink like from what you see here? Is there something that you drink that would make you get one of these shirts? Like I know a lot of people they really love the old fashioned one. A lot of people just love good
Hmm.
old fashions. This shirt right here, Bar Necessities, has a bunch of different cocktails on there. In fact, my favorite for a reason. If you look on there, if you actually look through the recipes that are on that shirt, they have one called the Rough Rider, which I thought was a cool little nod. Um, if you notice that towards the bottom on the right hand side, is a recipe for the Rough Rider. Uh,
I see espresso martini, Manhattan whiskey sour. Oh, here it is. It's on the
Rough Rider, yeah,
far right.
can hardly,
Yeah.
yeah, can
It says
hardly.
like coffee liqueur. We can look it up, but yeah. Yeah, I like the sketch draft sort of pencil shapes around the outside that normally like those would get cleaned up before you would like have a finished sketch, but it kind of adds like a little cool backfield to it. And then they've got the words, the words are printed like in the backfield. I like this shirt. In fact, actually, this was my favorite of the list. And you're asking, what's my drink? I've cut back a
What's
lot
your
on
go-to
drinking, but
cocktail?
my go-to cocktail probably is going to be a mojito, to be honest. But my go-to drink is going to be like a neat single malt scotch. Like that's usually what I'm going to drink. So I'll drink scotch, I'll drink beer. And I don't drink a tremendous number of cocktails, but I'll try tiki drinks and stuff like that if we're out and about. But yeah, but if it's just like I'm at home or I'm out and I have the option, I'll get a single malt scotch and that's what I'll drink. So yeah. I did enjoy though. I have a good story. I didn't always drink. I was kind of like resistant to drinking, and
Yeah.
the first drink that kind of broke me out of that was the mojito. So we were at a party at the Game Developers Conference, and a buddy up in Seattle area now, and he's like, "I want you to try this mojito drink." And I was like, "What is it?" He's like, "Well, it's rum, it's lime juice, it's sugar. Sometimes they might put sugar cane in it. It's muddled mint, and it's delicious." And and almost nobody had mojitos for somehow that was possible. It seems impossible now. And we drank the bar out of rum that night.
No way.
The group that I was with got so many mojitos that they were like, we have no more rum. We can't make more mojitos. We have no more rum.
Wow.
So I thought that was cool. And the fact that that's the actual pocket drink here is really good. You get a mojito in Miami, you're going to get a piece of sugar cane in it. That's a really good drink. It's a great drink. Cuba Libre is also a nice drink, but I would only drink that one when I'm in Miami.
What about
So
Tequila Sunrise? You a fan of that or?
no. Did I tell you about that? I drank Tequila Sunrise when I went on the No Pants Subway ride that they have here. Do you know about that?
You did tell me about that, yeah.
And it was Tequila Sunrises, and I was in the Castro and drinking doubles of Tequila Sunrise till I puked. And they kicked me out of the bar. Is that why you brought it up?
Yeah, they kicked you out after this. It was after the second time, right?
Yes.
They cleaned it up, and they were like, "Oh, it's fine."
They're like, "Get the hell out of here!"
And then you swore off tequila.
I did. I definitely am divorced from tequila. I'll never drink it again if I have a choice. And it's been mentioned to me many, many times. Hey, Dustin, try some. I'm like, no, I'll have something else. I'm just not having that. For me, the best looking shirt after the Bar Necessities was the good old fashioned. I'm not a big old fashioned fan, but I did like these photos. I love all these different glasses I love that there's like slight variations on the old fashioned that they have here. Some of them have a cinnamon stick, some of them have a peach wedge, some of them have an orange. It's nice to see kind of like just the variations of drinks. And that's one of the things that I like the most is actually to see how regional varieties will take a core drink and then they'll just kind of make it a little bit unique or their own. The one exception to that is the Long Island iced tea. I do not like that.
That is my go-to. That is my poison.
Yeah, as a New Yorker, Montauk iced tea is your favorite thing.
Well, I told you what a Staten Island iced tea is, right?
No, what is it?
So there's the Long Island iced tea, and then there's a Staten Island iced tea, which is the same thing, but it gives you syphilis.
What's this photo that you put in here?
Oh, that's of me as I'm working for Santa. That's me working for Santa. There you go. Look at, that's me. I'm working. I need a new job, and so we talked about it on my other podcast. Let's talk about it. We decided that I'm going to work for Santa, and that's I'm one of the reindeer. We have Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen, and John.
That's funny. Oh, that's too funny. Let's see. Okay. Well, that's the cocktail collection. I'm kind of curious what the audience thought was good, but these were good. They were light blues. I thought they were pretty solid. Then we had a pretty awesome drop.
I think it's also worth noting. I just think it's also worth noting that both of our favorite shirts were made by Forrest.
Really?
Both shirts were designed.
This is a Forrest Davis right here.
Both and the other one with the cocktails on it that we were just talking about. He did them both.
For Forrest. That's awesome. Well, you know what? Hey, if it's good, it's good. You know what I'm saying? If it's a good shirt, it's a good shirt. Good job for you, Forrest. Forrest doesn't come around here too often during the live shows, but good for you. I'm super happy. It's very good to know the guy who's designing the shirts. And Forrest will be on the cruise. Yes.
Yes, he will. Both him and Ashley, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's now move on to the Mickey Resort collection. Oh, wow, this was pretty awesome. Lots of really fun and interesting shirts here. I'll let you go first, but before you let us know what your favorite shirt was here, we've got a couple of tuxes. We got a hat. We also got women's cuts. We got preschool cuts, and we got youth cuts. So this was definitely intended to be like the family matching. Everybody picks a pattern, and we all go to Alani wearing that same outfit. So, but yeah, lots of shirts, and then of course, I don't know how many people got back down to here. First of all, that's a cute dog.
And Mickey is ready. Mickey is ready for his bandana. He's ready.
Did you buy one? Did you get one of these?
He's getting his bandana. He is.
Oh, well, that's going to be cute.
He's getting.
I don't know how many people saw this, but I thought it was really cool. Yes. Yeah. So lay it on
in the
us.
chat
What did
if
you
love
think?
Mickey. So I mean, listen, I love this. Anyone who knows me knows I love going tropical places and I love Disney. So this definitely combines my two loves. On first glance, the Mickey Surfside Summer, of course, such a good classic design. I love it. The tux colors on this really nice. It's a kind of like a tiki vibe to it, which I also really love. This to me is perfect, and you can't really ask for much more than that. But I will say though, just in terms of like, this is a really interesting design, and bring it back to that pool photo. The Aqua Mickeys I thought was really. I really like the Aqua Mickey shirt. I think that's gonna be a sleeper in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think the Aqua Mickeys is really. I think that is a nice subtle design. It's you gotta have to look for a minute to know that it's Disney, but that to me I thought was I really enjoyed the Aqua Mickeys.
Yes, and look at that pocket. The Mickey head just fits in there. I know they listen to the podcast now, John. Now I'm gonna say yes, they do. They totally do,
and they take your ideas.
I don't need them to take my ideas. I just it drives my neurosis. Danimal points out also that we've got sizes up to 5X on these as well.
That's great.
So I
Love to
think
see
this
that.
is I'm pretty sure that they ordered deep for this collection, because this will get us all the way through the summer, and then whatever's left will
As they
probably
should.
show
This is
for
a
the sale.
great collection. These are all
Yeah.
perfect cruise shirts. That's for sure.
I liked this Disney Isle Tile Mickeys. This one kind of reminded me of the True Lips with the Stormtrooper helmets, but you've got like the Mickey groups here. Dude, could you imagine actually having this tile on your bathroom? Wouldn't that be cool?
I would love to.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, but I would love to get tile like that. You kidding me? That'd be epic.
Yeah.
I'd be very happy with that.
Danimal says they didn't line up the tiles on the pocket, but it still looks great. And I think the reason it looks great is because they didn't match the pocket, but if you look at the vertical lines, they're pretty close. Like you won't notice unless you like really like dig in there. So looks like they were trying pretty hard to make that work. Great looking shirt. It's just kind of a cool and different variety. I love this. If it's Star Wars shirts or Mickey shirts, like these are pretty much what I love. The Beaks and Breakers. Okay, now last year was a big Donald Duck anniversary, and I like Donald Duck. I mean, Donald Duck is a cool character, but I didn't really want to wear any of those Donald Duck shirts. This is a shirt I would totally wear. This is a Donald shirt that I would wear. I think.
Can you give me your best Donald Duck impression?
How was it?
There you go. That was perfect.
That's all I got.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that one I may have worked on previously. I may have locked and loaded that, hoping you would ask. The Sand and Squiggles. I mean, this is a drop where we're just going to look at everything to be.
No, of course.
So
you have to.
This one again, like the vertical stripes. It's like Mickey's in the grass. The pocket again comes in. It's not perfectly matched. I mean, Danimal's going to be with me and spot that, but they try to get it pretty close. It doesn't ruin the shirt though. Like the squiggles, the fact that these are not all uniform, it's just a cool color and it's a different style. Like we get used to seeing like overt Mickey stuff all the time, so it's nice to kind of see a little more subtle. And then the Mickey Del Sol. This was probably my second favorite shirt, John. I really love these pinwheels. The pocket is matched perfectly. Look at that.
Look at that beautiful pocket.
Yeah, baby.
That is perfect.
The green is cool. I love, the Mickey ears are kind of in there nicely. The collar, like the way that the collar lined up is also really good as well. So I thought this one was quite good as well. A couple of new all-day polos for Breakfast Ball also came through. You had this Hang 8 one. This was one with Mickey. It's like a Mickey Minnie Donald surfing. I feel like they did the silhouettes of a previous shirt and kind of put it on this design, but still it looks good. Looks comfortable.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Looks nice color. I want to go to Alani. This drop makes me want to go to Alani.
I feel like you've been. Now you have videos.
I visited there. I haven't stayed there. I want to go and stay there. This is a shirt I should get. Because every time you see me in a photo, John, you always see me throwing the Shaka. I'm always I'm always throwing the Shaka. I'm the Shaka guy.
Oh yeah, that's
here's the Shaka shirt. Yeah, so I'm like, I got to
Yeah,
get that
that.
Shaka.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna pick that one up. The sweet Shaka symbol says "Let's party," and the dapper checkering pattern says "Let's look snazzy doing it." So yeah. So the Shaka, I'm all about the Shaka. And then we saw Surfside and Beaks and Breakers. There was a comment, Aqua Mickey needs shorts. And Danimal, I agree with you 100%.
I agree.
Yeah, I was a little surprised that they didn't actually have the Aqua Mickey in shorts. In fact, actually, let's see what the model is wearing. Yeah, so the model's wearing like these khakis. I forgot this guy's name, even though I've met him a couple of times. I forget his name. Do you remember his name?
Oh God, I'll get it for you in a second. I love him.
Fine.
He's
super nice. He's kind of like not in the community, but he's in the community. He's like a good guy. Anyways, he looks great. He looks great wearing all these things. He's one of the rare people that looks good wearing all of these shirts. So he's got these khakis. These khakis look fine, but it would be nice if this was a tux. I think that would be super, super nice.
Yeah, I think that would have been nice. Instead of you guys doing Tropical Mickey in the pool, that would be the one to do.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Disney Kind of Life Kevin says, "Let me know when we're going to Alani." You know what, dude? I'm gonna reach out to you offline, and we're gonna figure it out because I want to go, and I want to. I went there. I feel like it's been 2 years now because I didn't go last year. We went somewhere else instead of going because we went to Antarctica last year, so we did not have time to go to Alani. But usually every September we go to Oahu, and we have family on the island. And Alani is just a little bit of a drive north of like Waikiki. It takes you about 35 minutes to get up there. But I want to stay there. I want to stay there at least one night and get the benefits of being able to go on the places where you can't. That's huge for DVC. Like if any of you are like in the Disney Vacation Club, more people are in DVC than I realized. But yeah, Kevin, I'm gonna reach out to you and we're gonna figure it out. Man, what'd you think of this performance? This hat, this dad hat. They kind of stopped that. Actually, this is not a dad hat. This is a performance hat. And these performance hats, I've got a little bit of a beef with, to be honest.
You got a beef with the hat?
Yeah. Well, I'm a hat guy, John. I'm a hat guy. So like the standard dad hats are fine. I think I got a performance hat, and maybe I got the XL thinking that I just got a head that matches my big mouth. And maybe it just doesn't fit me perfectly. What happens is, like when I put on the hat that I've got, of course it fits nicely. It's just a straight black hat. I think I got it in like the holiday sale. It's really kind of like got extra space and loose up here in the top. And I don't know why, it just bothers me. It just bothers me that it doesn't fit correctly, like that I can't feel the hat sort of sitting on my head. It's just sort of floating up there.
Have you ever thought the problem is you though?
Yeah, of course. It's my big head and my, that goes along with my matching big mouth.
So that sounds like more of a Dustin problem.
Well, what I need to figure out is my problem with the size that I chose. Did I pick the wrong size? Is that what was the problem, or is it actually something else? And I don't remember picking a size. But yeah, like we said, they've got the ladies, they have the preschool, and of course they have the youth sizes. So they order deep, and then of course we will finish this one out by looking at the Surfside Summer dog bandana. How long do you think that they had to wait for this dog to lick its nose like this?
Ooh, that's a good question.
How long did it take to get to that point?
They probably put like some peanut butter on the top of his nose or something like that to get him to do that. It's a cute dog though. I'd love to know whose dog that is. Like, is that somebody from HQ's dog, or is that?
Don't know. I'm kind of like, how can you show us a cute dog like this and not give us details?
Give us details.
Unacceptable.
This is way cuter than Dogpool. This is way cuter than Dogpool.
Yeah, this dog is cuter than Dogpool. They got it to wear a hat too, by the way. Do you think they're punking us? Do you think this is Gen AI and then they just put their thing on there? They like photoshopped it on.
Is that AI? No way. No way. But now you got me though wearing the hat.
Like dogs hate hats.
Oh man, you're gonna have me look this up now. I'm gonna put it in one of those. How legit are those like AI? Like you check to see if the photo uses AI. How
they're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Is there one that you like?
No, I don't care. I can spot.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna throw it into an AI image detector. Now you got me wondering. That's like too perfect of a photo right there.
And why don't we say that about the humans, John?
I don't.
It would be a lot cheaper for them if they could get it done with AI. But we just happen to know some of these people. We've met them in person.
I'm gonna be disappointed in myself.
Oh, Danimal, why you always got to come off the top rope? Danimal's got to come in here and just drop the total truth. I mean, I'm glad that he's here. Here's what he says, John. High-speed camera makes this not hard to do. If you just go and you just go frame by frame, I guess you will find it pretty quick. No. He says sorry. Don't worry about it. No, it's fine. I think this is real, John. I was just messing with you to see if you thought it might not be real. but
I don't
it's
know. You
super
actually,
cute.
you never know this day and age. You never, dude. You never know. I feel like it's getting harder.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit harder, but not for smart people.
Right, but I'm scared for like the older like generation. Like I'm like I'm nervous for like my mom.
Oh,
Like she once sent me a video of Chris Rock and Will Smith talking about the slap. And she's like, "Can you believe they did this?" I'm like, "No, they did not do this."
was
I'm
Will Smith eating spaghetti at the same
uh,
time?
no, he was not.
Oh,
um
you don't know. There's a AI Will Smith video that a lot of people point to as being like a point where people saw an inflection in AI generated content, and it would look really
oh
good. But now, you see the comparison of like where things are now versus that spaghetti video. It was quite a delta. So that's why I asked. But all good, all good. Two really, really great drops. And now you said that there were also a couple more shirts that you saw before we jumped on, correct?
yes, have you taken a look? Or is it, we're getting the
What?
first look
Taking a
right
look
now?
at what? Where is it?
AC Beer Fest.
Is
Field
it in the
Notes
field notes?
yes, Field Notes, yeah, dropped.
Oh,
I mean, about an hour before we got on.
of course.
Yeah. I can drag
Let
those
me bring it
images in
back.
if you
Bring it back.
yeah,
Here we go.
bring it back, baby.
AC Beer Fest, of course. DTH is the person who posted this. What's up, you glorious degenerates, beautiful disasters, and Roosevelt's lifers? That's that's good.
That's an opening. Yeah.
Are we glorious degenerates, John? Do you think so?
I,
Are
I
we
think we I
beautiful
think we try to be.
disasters?
I think
Yeah,
we try to
yeah.
be. I mean,
Coming up. Oh.
my mom just called me a happy little accident, but I mean, I'll take this.
Oh, that's cool. So it looks like there's going to be a couple of really good things. So that's coming up this weekend, April 11th at the Atlantic City Convention Center. We're storming the ACCC like it owes us money for the 20th anniversary of the Atlantic City Beer and Music Festival. There's two sessions. Bayside's going to be there. The starting line is going to be there, and they're going to drop 3 brand new fest only limited as hell shirts that won't be making their way online, won't be restocked, but will probably be your new favorite battle armor. DTH has got some style, man.
He does, man. He should be writing more field notes.
I'm sending him a note to say, "Hey, bro, I like your writing style. It's good." And so there's 3 shirts here: Ink Responsibly, there's the Beer Fest shirt, and then there's Brewers Digs. So let's take a look at these. So Ink Responsibly. Oh, dude, look at this. It's an octopus it's a Willie Nelson octopus clutching a beer.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this is.
It's exactly what that is. Yeah.
It's like the AC Beer Fest Kraken. It's got the watery kind of backfield. It's not identical to the Kraken, but it's got that sort of same vibes.
Sure.
What a cool shirt. This shirt is awesome. What do you think?
No, I like it. That is yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I've never been a big Willie Nelson fan, but I mean, I appreciate the sentiment. I think it's appropriate for the event. I think this will be a hot seller for sure.
Yeah. Danimal says that people are calling it the Willie Kraken. Maybe I never told you quite as often as I should have. Will Nelson's great, dude. He's just kind of like that guy. Yeah. That's cool. So Ink Responsibly. And of course,
at every Texas Roadhouse,
to the squid.
At every Texas Roadhouse, they have a Willie Nelson booth.
Of course they
booth
do.
With like
You're always on my mind. Let's take a look at the Beer Fest floral. It's a hops floral. It's hops. It's oats and wheat and hops. Which
it makes sense.
Yeah. It is funny. It's like
this
when weed becomes legal, then they'll be able to make shirts like this, just using different flowers, different
weed is
plants.
legal,
not across the entire country.
Oh,
well. What do you think? This is basically like the beer recipe floral is what this looks like.
Right. Yes. Exactly. No, and like I love the idea. Honestly, I thought, honestly, for this event, we were only going to get one shirt. It's one day. I thought maybe one shirt.
Yeah.
And so and I was not.
It's an AC. Like it's near the HQ. Like they can all show up. It can be kind of a big a company event. I mean, I'm not surprised
Yeah.
that they're trying to lean into the locals.
Sure. No, for sure.
Yeah. This one I would not fall over people.
I
To
think
get
if you're
to.
a big beer person, I mean, that's a
Yeah.
great shirt. That's
If you're a beer snob, this is your jam. Like I need a pizza version of this. Like I love that
Sure,
pizza beard
yes.
shirt, but I want the
course.
version of this that's like the pizza deconstructed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, then let's look at the last one here. Brewers Digs. So this one is
A Roper.
okay. So this is a Roper shirt. We're just looking at the sketch of it, which is kind of a bummer. But this kind of looks like the Mythosaur. It's got the yellow buttons. These are probably capped buttons, so they're snaps instead of actual like buttons. And then you've got the hops on the shoulders. This looks pretty good. I like the green. I mean, if you're going to an event called Beer Fest, like, come on, you're gonna get this shirt.
You gotta, of course.
I think it looks pretty good. Let's see. To every single one of you who've been wading through us through all the fests, the drops, the hangovers, and the group chats at 2 a.m., we freaking love you. This is what it's all about. So bring your thirst, bring your voice, and bring your worst decisions and your best energy. My man, DTH. Good
DTH
stuff.
is killing it, man.
See you in the mash pit. That's funny. do you get that joke?
No.
When you're making beer, like when you get all the stuff in there, they have a phase that's called the mash. So it's not the mosh pit; it's called the mash pit.
Mash pit. Got it.
Yeah. Dare mighty things and drink responsibly. Mostly, the way that I used to summarize this is safety third.
Safety third. There you go.
Good looking shirts for AC. Yeah,
I'm surprised. 3 shirts. I'm impressed.
3 shirts is a lot, but it's good. And I have a feeling. I have a feeling the mayor, Martin Shireen, will be there. He's a big beer guy, and he goes to these kinds of events. So I would not be surprised to see him show up.
Martin makes it to every event he can. And so it really impresses me how he does it all, honestly and truly. I'm expecting, Martin's coming on the cruise. I'm also expecting him to show up at some point in Detroit. I don't know how he's going to do it, but I think somehow he's going to make both work.
Helicopter.
He's got a private helicopter. It's going to pick him up from Nassau and then bring him back on the ship when he's done.
Nassau is 50 miles ish, not quite.
From Detroit?
No. Back to Miami. Like that's the thing. Like if you wanted to get back to Miami and get to the airport and then fly to Detroit to be there, you could pull it off. You could do it.
If anyone can pull it off, it's Martin for sure.
Yep. Anyone can pull it off. It is Martin. Well, I think we're going to sign off here. Thank you guys for coming out, for hanging out, for listening to our new bit. Before we dive away, let's go ahead and look back at some of the suggestions that we had for titles of this episode. We had a few good ones. I had one starred here, which was Snapple Non-Facts. Snapple Non-Facts. That was one that Kevin put in there. That's a good one. I like it. Snapple Non-Facts. That's what we're calling it right there.
I like it.
Thank you for everybody who put in other suggestions. You'll get a chance again. Come back. We'll be here next Thursday. Right, John?
Yeah, we'll be there.
We'll be feeling better.
Yes,
Maisie will be here. Mickey will be here. John will be here. And so will Dustin. He just reaches back there and grabs the dog like it's a stuffed animal.
Just grab her. Exactly. Because that's what she is.
Get over here. Get over here. Now, I was hoping, John, that you were going to ask me about my special punch recipe for when I have parties coming over. We've never actually talked about that on the air.
No, we haven't. I mean, well, I would love to know more about your special punch recipe. Do you have is this a family recipe? Do you have
totally? It's all about leaving them on their backs, knocked out cold.
I was gonna say, are we all drinking the Kool-Aid?
We're drinking the Kool-Aid, right? We're not making Cosby punch. No. First, you get a big punch bowl. You get a lot of ice, and then you pour a generous amount